The tide you felt turning, that subtle shift in the atmosphere that has given you a moment's unexpected peace, this is not random. It is the silent, deliberate work of the celestial order reasserting itself. For too long, you carried a burden that was never meant for your shoulders, absorbing the shock of actions and words thrown at you by those who mistook your kindness for weakness. They celebrated small, fleeting victories while you navigated a difficult, almost paralyzing phase of deep introspection. But the universe does not operate on human timelines or false appearances. What was done in shadow is now being meticulously documented and addressed on the grandest, most impartial scale. Every tear you shed, every moment of isolation, every act of betrayal you witnessed, it all went onto a divine ledger. Now, that accounting is complete. The exact energy sent your way, laced with malice and calculated cruelty, is now being returned to its sender, not as simple vengeance, but as a precise, unavoidable consequence. This return is happening so quietly that those who harmed you are only just beginning to feel the inexplicable chill of their own making. They cannot pinpoint the source, they can't call out the attack, because it is emanating from their own past actions, now matured into a formidable karmic force. You may have worked a steady job as a landscape designer for 32 years, maintaining intricate gardens and beautiful grounds, only to have your reputation unjustly soiled by a former colleague, a woman named Ilara, who was a brilliant but deeply envious architect. Ilara's calculated lies were subtle, delivered with a practiced smile to people you trusted, chipping away at your standing in the professional community. It felt like an unstoppable avalanche, yet you chose to hold your integrity rather than descend into a mud-slinging fight. That choice, that steadfast refusal to lower your vibration, was the single most powerful act of self-preservation you could have performed. It allowed the higher powers to intervene without interference. The forces that govern balance are not interested in debate. They are interested in truth. And the truth is, you were innocent of the claims made against you. The very foundation of their false narrative is beginning to crack under the weight of reality. They are suddenly facing logistical nightmares, unexpected financial reviews, and an inexplicable loss of the professional confidence that was once their greatest tool. This is not you lifting a finger. This is the universe executing a flawless, almost poetic correction. Think back to the time, perhaps when you were 28 years old, when you were left completely alone to deal with a profound personal loss, a time when even those who called themselves friends vanished. You felt exposed, vulnerable, like a small boat tossed in a violent storm, and the silence from the world was deafening. But that silence was merely the sound of the world clearing out, making space for the divine orchestra to begin its work. You cried out not for help, but for justice, for truth, for an end to the spiritual suffocation. That pure, unadulterated cry was heard. The Archangel Michael, who stands as the celestial embodiment of truth, protection, and righteous action, has taken up your cause. His sword cuts through all deception, severing the energetic cords that have kept you tethered to the pain and the false narratives created by others. He is working not from a place of punishment, but from a necessity of alignment. He is ensuring that all that is false must fall away, leaving only the truth of your spirit intact. The feeling of deep, unshakable peace you are starting to notice is a sign that Michael's work is advancing. It is a peace that transcends your circumstances, a signal that the heavy armor of constant defense can finally be shed. For so long, you had to fight for every inch of emotional and spiritual space, but now that space is being protected for you. The energy is shifting from battle to reception. You are moving out of the era of merely surviving and stepping into the era of receiving what is rightfully yours. This change is not incremental. It is a full, powerful reversal set in motion by a compassion that is too vast for human comprehension. What you are witnessing now is not a dramatic spectacle, but the quiet, dignified unraveling of falsehood. The people who once laughed at your struggles, who reveled in your temporary setback, are now experiencing an internal disorientation. Their carefully constructed masks are slipping, not because you are pulling them down, but because the light of truth makes it impossible for them to remain fixed. They are losing sleep over memories of you, over the stark realization that they chose to injure a soul of immense light and purity. Their forced smiles, which once hid so much venom, are now failing in public, giving way to an anxiety they cannot control or explain. Hidden secrets, the very foundations of their deceit, are beginning to surface one by one. There is no human power, no complex maneuvering, no social shield strong enough to stop this divine reveal. You may not even be aware of how far this process has gone, but trust the feeling in your gut, the sudden lightness in your chest, the way your intuition is sharpening. This entire scenario is designed to showcase your strength, to turn your past suffering into a living, breathing testimony of light. Every moment of quiet despair has been transformed into a brick in a tower of light surrounding you. And those who wronged you will not be able to avoid seeing that light, that beacon of pure integrity, before they fully confront the shadows of their own actions. The universe is not punishing them. It is simply enforcing a universal law of cause and effect, where the consequence is perfectly tailored to the originating action. Your journey is not about watching their fall. It is about standing up in your full, brilliant stature. The circle of injustice is breaking, and the circle of divine favor is closing around you. This is the moment to fully embrace the realization that your name was never forgotten by the cosmos. The mail does not touch those who live under the light of truth. Write this down in the comments now. This seals your vibration in integrity and attracts the protective shield from above. Now breathe deeply, because the angels want to show you something powerful that will change your perspective entirely. The chains you felt, the energetic ties that bound you to the drama, the toxicity, and the constant feeling of having to look over your shoulder, they are being severed. It's a clean cut, performed by the unwavering hand of the Archangel Michael. He has seen your spirit bound by the negativity of others, and his decree is one of absolute liberation. Those who appeared untouchable, protected by their social status or their web of lies, are now being exposed one by one in the exact sequence in which they perpetrated the deceit. The energy around them has completely collapsed. You can feel it. It's that tingling in your body, the quiet conviction in your heart, the strong, undeniable signal from your intuition that says, it is over. This sudden, unlooked-for calmness is not normal. It is a divine confirmation that the cycle of suffering and instability has finally reached its conclusive end. Justice is no longer on its way. It has arrived. The individuals who harmed you are discovering with chilling clarity that you were never their enemy. You were their mirror. You were the profound, essential lesson that they repeatedly refused to learn. And the supreme power is delivering that lesson to them with an almost poetic, painful precision. Every detail of their comeuppance is being perfectly orchestrated by celestial wisdom. Consider your friend. Let's call him Victor. For years, Victor, a talented watchmaker, was systematically undermined by a rival in his craft, a man named Bartholomew. Bartholomew, driven by an almost pathological jealousy, would subtly sabotage Victor's most complex commissions, planting seeds of doubt with key collectors and even spreading rumors about Victor's precision. Victor, being a pure soul of 29 years, simply absorbed the blows, focused on his work, and refused to retaliate in kind. Every betrayal, every instance of sabotage has now become evidence, a documented piece in the celestial file. Every silent, frustrated tear Victor shed has been recorded as testimony that the heavens saw everything. Victor is about to witness a divine reversal so potent that even those who abandoned him out of fear or convenience will return. absolutely stunned by the turnaround. Bartholomew's influence is fading. His words have lost their persuasive power. The walls of false reputation he built to hide his insecurity are now crumbling under the sheer weight of undeniable truth. You will soon begin to notice the signs. A sudden, unexpected message from an old acquaintance, a piece of gossip that finally confirms the truth you always knew, or a complete, sudden silence from the voices that never seem to stop attacking you. This is not chance. This is not accident. This is cause and consequence, a meticulous act of surgical precision from the cosmos. Mantra: my energy is sacred, and no evil has power over me. Write this in the comments. This shows the universe that you recognize your value and refuse to be affected by toxic energies any longer. Now, pay close attention to what the Archangel Michael wants to tell you. The universe has definitively declared that your name is clean, your integrity is intact. The negative cycle that they believed they had escaped for years has finally caught up to them, and you are free, blessed, and untouchable by their shadows. Their descent is not meant to feed your ego, but to liberate your spirit entirely. Your eventual victory was never about revenge. It was always about achieving absolute liberation. The Archangel Michael communicates a profound truth. Peace is the highest form of justice. You are now entering a completely new chapter where your silence speaks volumes louder than any noise, any gossip, any false accusation ever could. Those who doubted you, who whispered behind your back, will feel a profound sense of shame in the very places where they once sowed seeds of discord. A powerful, unassailable turnaround has begun. You might feel their residual energy trying to reach out, to regain a foothold in your consciousness. Do not, under any circumstances, look back. Your only focus must be forward, on the light that awaits. I am guided, protected, and strengthened by the angels of good. To receive this strength in your life, write this in the comments now. From here, nothing will ever be the same. And if this message has truly resonated with the core of your being, if you felt a moment of genuine clarity or a quiet sigh of relief, please consider clicking the thanks button right below the video. This small, beautiful gesture supports this mission of bringing light and awakening to others who desperately need to hear these truths, just as you have. Also, before we move into the next phase of this revelation, I have a very special request for you. I want to build a truly unique and supportive community here. So please, if you believe that this grand cycle of justice is finally concluding in your life, if you feel that undeniable sense of peace settling in, I want you to leave a comment that is a single, beautiful word that perfectly describes the feeling of your new peace. Is it serenity? Is it unburdened? Is it flow? Let that one word be your anchor, your declaration of victory. That's the unique interaction I'm asking for. Don't just type an easy phrase. Find that perfect word that defines your breakthrough and share it with us. Now let's continue with your liberation story. The higher realms have signed the document of your liberation. What you are experiencing now is a blessing that was disguised as an ending, a reward wrapped in a profound stillness. Justice has not merely been done. The heavens have fully restored your good name with honor and dignity. What is currently unfolding is a flawless, divine choreography. Those who intentionally brought chaos into your life are now trapped within a tempest of their own creation. They falsely believed they could escape the consequences, but the truth is eternally patient, and when it finally arrives, it is devastatingly effective. The reputation they painstakingly cultivated, built on sand and sustained by lies, is now being undone by the very deceptions they spread about others. Those who once blindly trusted them are starting to harbor serious doubts. While they descend into a state of panic and confusion, your path is opening up in a quiet, majestic way. The universe is completely reorganizing itself to honor you, to elevate you to a place of undeniable respect. Imagine a young cartographer, 35 years old, named Kai. Kai was betrayed by his mentor, a celebrated geologist named Dr. Sterling, who stole Kai's unique formula for map projection and presented it as his own. The fallout was devastating. Kai lost his position and his faith. Yet, he never spoke ill of Dr. Sterling. Now Kai's name will be heard in professional circles where he never expected to be mentioned. Every attempt Dr. Sterling made to erase Kai will only serve to amplify Kai's light. Kai's destiny was never delayed. It was carefully preserved until this moment of absolute clarity. Dr. Sterling's dreams will soon be haunted by Kai's image, not as a victim, but as a living reminder of the light he tried to extinguish. The guilt that Dr. Sterling carefully hid is now beginning to burn from within. His own inner circle of associates is starting to inadvertently reveal his secrets. You do not have to lift a finger. The cosmos is in motion. The light of the Archangel Michael is exposing everything the darkness attempted to conceal. And now, your strategic silence is the most potent weapon you possess against those who caused your trauma. They will eventually wish they had treated you with greater kindness and respect. They will realize, far too late, that their supposed victory was fragile, constructed entirely of deceit, while yours is built on the eternal foundation of truth. You are about to step into a moment that feels like destiny fulfilling itself. It is calm, conclusive, and utterly unstoppable. If you feel this message is speaking directly to your soul, do not hesitate. The doorway they tried to lock, the opportunity they tried to block, is about to swing wide open, and you will walk through it without a single glance backward. The apology you crave may never come, but their fall will be loud enough to confirm every truth you ever held in your heart. The suffocating energy that once weighed you down has dissipated entirely. You can breathe again, a deep, cleansing breath. You are now aligning perfectly with the plan the heavens meticulously laid out for you. The blessings are beginning to flow. Love is drawing near, your finances are stabilizing, and an unshakable sense of peace is expanding within your soul. Justice was not just for your past, it is the solid ground for your magnificent future. Hold on to this realization, because something truly grand is about to happen. The natural balance has returned, and the cosmos is smiling through your eyes. What is happening right now transcends all human logic. The same person who once walked away from you, full of arrogant pride, is now navigating the wreckage of their own choices. Their confidence has shattered in the quiet solitude of their own mind, and those around them do not understand the reason why, but the heavens know. The person who injured you is now watching everything they built on the foundation of your pain begin to crumble. Their alliances are dissolving, their carefully laid plans are failing, and the peace they once enjoyed has been replaced by restless insomnia. They still attempt to maintain an air of composure in public, but when the lights go down, their spirit trembles. Their name now echoes in the silence of their own mind, haunting them with the emptiness they tried to inflict upon you. This is not the definition of revenge. This is the pure, beautiful act of spiritual restoration. I am invincible when I connect with the light of the heavens. Before we continue, write this. This is not just a mantra. It is a profound call for your spirit to awaken to its true power. The Archangel Michael has offered another powerful insight. When divine justice moves, it does not announce, it simply balances. You are directly witnessing this balancing act right now. Soon, you will receive unexpected news. Something about the person who harmed you, losing a coveted position, a crucial opportunity, or realizing that someone they considered loyal has turned away. Do not be alarmed by this. It is the concrete confirmation that the scales of justice have definitively tipped in your favor. You did not have to fight, because the heavens fought for you. Every single tear that fell from your eyes was a seed of your absolute liberation. These seeds have grown and transformed into an impenetrable forest of protection surrounding you. Their eventual fall will not be a noisy spectacle. It will be a poetic, subtle unveiling. It will happen at the exact same pace with which they injured you, one step at a time, one revelation after another. They will confront everything they once mocked, and those who believed their lies will see the truth for themselves, without you ever having to utter a single word. This is the profound way the heavens restore your inherent dignity. Maintain your inner calm. Do not, under any circumstances, allow their current chaos to pull you back into their orbit. What they are experiencing now is not your concern. It is the universe balancing the unbearable weight you carried. You have already won the essential battle. You are now entering a magnificent chapter where you do not have to chase justice. Justice is actively seeking you out. You will see this unfold in the perfect timing, the profound silence, and the unexpected peace that always follows a long, violent storm. Your light is becoming impossible to hide. The very person who sought to diminish you will see you shine with peace, success, and genuine love. The Archangel Michael is constantly behind you, powerfully breathing strength into your heart, erasing every trace of the pain they caused. You are no longer defined by what broke you, but by the breathtaking grace with which you rose. The moment will arrive when you look back and realize that everything that felt unfair became the absolute foundation of your greatest victory. What was maliciously planned to injure you has been transmuted into the story of your greatest glory. They are now experiencing firsthand what it is like to lose something precious, just as you lost your peace. The cycle is conclusively complete. The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness. Now write this in the comments. This declaration seals your courage, your faith, and your spiritual rebirth. Let's continue this powerful message. The storm that once encircled you is now swirling entirely around them. The key difference is that you possess unwavering faith. They are consumed by paralyzing fear. You are not just receiving justice, you are receiving a massive reward. Peace, prosperity, and divine recognition are manifesting in your life right now. The heavens protected your name for a profound purpose. While they were busy spreading falsehoods, the universe was meticulously preparing your completely new beginning. The waiting period was not a punishment, it was essential preparation. Now everything is aligning with perfect symmetry. Those who left you will return, if only to witness what they truly lost. And those who judged you will be forced to acknowledge your undeniable grace. The Archangel Michael delivers another truth. You do not need to defend what the heavens have already justified. Let them speak. Their words no longer carry any weight. And if this powerful movement of the Spirit has deeply touched your life in some way, if it has brought you a new clarity, a moment of deep comfort, or simply a deep sigh of relief, please consider clicking "Thanks" below. This generous gesture strengthens this incredible chain of light and ensures these essential messages continue to reach others who, like you, were at their limit. Stay with me until the end, because something immense is coming. A door that has remained stubbornly shut for 23 years is about to open decisively in your favor. The surprise will be so overwhelming that even the most skeptical people in your life will be absolutely shocked. If you truly believe that this door belongs to you, prepare your spirit. You will be compensated in the exact measure of your past pain, and those who harmed you will see, not through your words, but through your profound, unshakable peace, that they lost someone truly irreplaceable. Invitations, messages, and synchronous signs will begin to appear, confirming your elevation. Everything they thought would destroy you has become the very reason you are climbing even higher. Your spirit is now completely untouchable. The Archangel Michael is walking ahead of you, clearing the path of every obstruction they attempted to set in your way. Every barrier is falling, every injustice is being rewritten in your favor. The toxic energy that once wounded you has completely lost its power. You do not even need to look back, because the justice is already a completed act. The heavens have signed the conclusive papers. The entire lesson was never about the pain. It was about the power. You discovered immense strength in silence, grace in waiting, and unyielding faith in the invisible hand of destiny. Soon you will hear a piece of news that will confirm everything. Someone will casually comment on their downfall without realizing they are narrating the flawless work of the divine. Your victory is sacred. It requires no applause. You are the living proof that the light will always, without fail, triumph over the darkness. Their chapter has definitively ended. Now begins a period of peace so profound, it will feel like your very first true breath. You will live free, free from fear, free from guilt, free from their shadow. Those who harmed you have become a faint shadow in your past, and you are confidently walking into the sunrise of a brand new day. Consider a 40-year-old jeweler named Daniel, who was constantly manipulated and sidelined by a competitive business owner, Mr. Thompson. Thompson spread false stories about Daniel's craftsmanship, leading to significant financial loss. Daniel kept his focus and his faith. Now, Daniel's story will be told not in words, but in the miracles directly linked to his name. The Archangel Michael says, "Your story will be told not in words, but by the miracles linked to your name." And something absolutely immense is about to happen. From this moment on, when you look back, you will not see pain. You will see proof that every tear you shed had a magnificent purpose. Every single tear has generated a miracle. This is the phase where the heavens reveal what comes after justice. What once broke you has been transformed into the very wind that propels you toward your life's true purpose. The pain that tried to silence you has become your divine microphone. Every loss you experience has been restored, not by the hands of men, but by the orchestration of the high heavens. You may not see the entire picture at once, but every unanswered moment is now yielding a response. You will notice it in small, significant ways. People who once ignored you suddenly remembering your name with warmth, opportunities emerging from completely unexpected sources, and a constant, beautiful peace settling in your core. You are no longer chasing blessings. The blessings are actively pursuing you. The Archangel Michael says, "You have served your sentence of pain. Now you inherit the joy." That inheritance is already fully active, moving toward you in waves of pure grace. The ones who injured you are now walking through the same silence you once desperately wanted to escape. But for them, it is a lesson, not a temporary burden. They are haunted by memories they cannot erase. Their forced confidence has dissolved into guilt, and their forced laughter has turned into a hollow silence. Every lie they told is unraveling right in front of the very people who once believed them. And all the while, you are shining, untouched, requiring no closure because your deep inner peace has already closed that chapter for you. I am at peace. I am in light. I am in protection. Write this in the comments. Let this vibration echo in your soul, because what I am about to tell you could change how you view everything in your life. The heavens do not deal in vengeance. They operate on revelation. Their downfall is not your joy. Your ascension is your victory. It is calm, elegant, and unstoppable. Listen closely. There is a huge movement happening directly in your favor. The very lines of your destiny are being realigned under the celestial light. You are not just healing, you are being crowned. The time of pain is conclusively over, and the era of the fullness the heavens promised is now beginning for you. The universe has perfectly recorded all your resistance, and now the reward is multiplying exponentially. Nothing was in vain. Every single delay, every betrayal, every misunderstanding served the ultimate purpose of your preparation. The spiritual tables have completely turned. Where you once felt powerless, you now carry undeniable authority. The Archangel Michael stands beside you in full splendor, gently brushing away the residue of every old wound with his wings. You may have felt a strange lightness recently. That is not accidental. It is the confirmation that the unbearable weight of the past has been completely lifted. The heavens are not just giving you back what you lost, they are providing you with something far better. Very soon, someone new will emerge. Not one of the people who hurt you, but someone specifically sent to honor what was once destroyed. This person will bring peace, truth, and an almost unreal healing energy. You will feel safe with them before they even speak a single word. Their eyes will recognize your soul. If you feel this new presence approaching in your spirit, embrace it. This person is not coming to replace anything. They are coming to reveal what genuine connection feels like. The heavens saw your profound solitude, and now they are sending you companionship completely free of impurity. Do not resist this softness. This new love will perfectly reflect the hard-won peace you fought so hard to conquer. The Archangel Michael says, "Every storm has a purpose, and every scar has a message." The purpose of your past pain was to awaken a deep, unshakable discernment within you. Now you do not pursue, you attract. You do not beg, you receive. The cycle that once trapped you is absolutely finished. Soon, you will wake up feeling that the pain is truly gone, not hidden, but fully healed. This is the sound of closure echoing in the depths of your heart. You are not being rebuilt. You are experiencing a total rebirth. You will begin to notice small, beautiful miracles, synchronicities, meaningful songs on the radio, familiar faces, everything aligning with the prayers you sent up. These signs are not coincidences. They are celestial seals of a fully completed karma. The person who caused your storm can no longer touch your timeline. You are protected by a light that no envy, no gossip, no deception can penetrate. The heavens have declared enough. Your story is no longer about survival. It is about absolute majestic rebirth. Everything that felt like a delay was merely being aligned for this perfect moment. The perfect time has arrived. The person who harmed you is now facing their own reflection, discovering the profound emptiness behind every false victory. Meanwhile, you are advancing, free. Your freedom is their constant reminder. Your peace is their crushing realization. The Archangel Michael says, "Walk without fear. Justice does not destroy, it awakens." You have been fully awakened. You have learned how pain refines, how loss reveals, and how silence speaks volumes. This new season brings love that lasts, opportunities that truly prosper, and abundance that is constant. Soon, everything will finally make perfect sense. You will feel the exact moment when peace meets your purpose. It is closer than you can possibly imagine. The heavens have already marked your next victory. All that is left is for you to step into it. The cosmos itself is turning every shadow into gold. If you believe that your gold is arriving now, claim it. Mantra: everything is being transformed into light. Write this in the comments. Your recovery is here, your revelation is at hand. Everything you have lived through was training for this exact moment. You feel the energy change. It's calm, firm, and strong. This is the sign that the storm is over and your spirit finally believes it. The people who harmed you will see your light from a distance, unable to comprehend it. They will hear your name and feel the echo of what they lost, but you will not need to speak a single word. The heavens will speak for you. The Archangel Michael states, "The same eyes that watched you fall will now watch you rise." This is not arrogance. It is a prophecy being fulfilled. You have grown far beyond the pain. Their words can no longer reach your peace. The manipulation that once worked on you now simply collides with your new, unshakable power. You do not need closure. Your healing has already provided it. The distance between you and them is divine protection, not isolation. Their karma is not your spectacle. It is your evidence. Soon, people who once ignored you will seek you out. A new job, a message, an opportunity will appear. Accept it. It is not luck. It is alignment. The universe has reorganized everything so that only what vibrates at your new high frequency can approach you. Those who took from you will watch as you receive double, not as a demand, but as pure desert. The Archangel Michael says, "When I restore, I do not return what was lost. I multiply." Therefore, something truly extraordinary is arriving. There is a new, beautiful presence about to cross your path. Gentle, authentic, balanced. You will feel safe even before they speak a word. Their eyes will recognize your soul. This person is a part of your story of restoration, living proof that the pain never gets the last word. Those who hurt you will hear about your happiness and see your name shine in places they tried to exclude you from. Justice has not just balanced the past, it has constructed your phenomenal future. You are entering the era where everything you touch is transformed in your favor. The Archangel Michael's final command is, do not look back. The old path was burned away for a profound reason. Now walk only in the light. You are assuming your divine role, the one the pain unknowingly prepared you for. Your voice will inspire those who are still trapped in the darkness you conquered. If you believe this to be true, right now, my peace is my testimony. This is the final affirmation of your liberation. The storm is behind you. The sunrise belongs to you. My dear friend, we have reached the end of this profound message, but your journey is only just beginning. The energy of this space, of the Archangel Michael's protection, is real. I've shared this deep revelation with the goal of touching your heart, not just your ears. If this message made you stop and truly feel the shift happening in your life, if you closed your eyes for a moment and felt that peace, then I want you to become a permanent part of this community. This is not just a plea for a subscription, it is an invitation to join a collective of souls who are rising. Please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Do it not to follow a routine, but to anchor yourself to this light. Every time a new message appears, it's a spiritual checkpoint, a reminder that you are not walking alone. Now, for our community, the greatest gift you can give us is your truth. I want to read the story of your own personal turnaround. Scroll down to the comments and tell us, what is the biggest, most unbelievable lesson you learned from the person who tried to break you? Don't name them, just talk about the lesson. Did they accidentally teach you self-worth? Did they show you how strong you truly are? Share that alchemy of pain into power. Also tell me, did this video resonate with your soul? And what is the one single thing you feel most grateful for learning today? Your story is the most powerful sermon. By sharing it, you become a light for others who are still in the dark night you just transcended. Thank you, from the deepest part of my heart, for walking this path with us. May the light of the Archangel Michael eternally guard your new golden path. We are here for you. Join the light.